ielts Writing Task 1. In this walkthrough we will read a table, brainstorm the key features, and build a complete Band 9 model answer, step by step. Here is the task. The table shows the number of people in millions who traveled internationally in 1990, 1995 and 2000 across 5 world regions. We must summarize the main features and make comparisons where relevant. First, read every figure. The worldwide total climbed from 448.9 million in 1990 to 669.2 million in 2000. Europe is the largest region throughout, and the Middle East the smallest. The same data as a line graph makes the trends obvious. Europe sits on top the whole time. America rises then flattens, while Asia and the Pacific climb steeply and crosses above America by 2000. Africa and the Middle East stay low but edge upward. Before writing, remember how Task 1 works. You describe the data objectively. You never give opinions or reasons. Structure it in 4 paragraphs, an introduction, an overview, and 2 body paragraphs. The overview is essential. It states the biggest features with no numbers. The body paragraphs then support those features with selected, accurate figures. Aim for over 150 words in about 20 minutes. Now brainstorm the features worth reporting. Overall, every region grew. The biggest is Europe, ahead at every point. The fastest grower is Asia and the Pacific, which more than doubled. The smallest is the Middle East, below 16 million throughout. And the turning point. America surges, then flattens, and Asia and the Pacific overtakes it by the end. That gives us a clear plan. The introduction paraphrases the question. The overview names the 2 or 3 biggest features with no data. Body 1 covers the largest regions, Europe and America. Body 2 covers the fastest riser and the smallest regions, Asia and the Pacific, Africa and the Middle East. Here is the introduction. The table illustrates how the number of people traveling internationally, measured in millions, changed across 5 world regions in 1990, 1995 and 2000. Next, the overview. The most important paragraph. Overall, international travel grew substantially in every region throughout the period, and the worldwide total rose by close to a half. Europe attracted by far the greatest number of travelers at each point in time, whereas the Middle East consistently recorded the fewest. The most striking change, however, was the rapid expansion of travel to Asia and the Pacific. Body paragraph 1 takes the largest regions. Europe dominated international travel throughout the decade. Figures for the region climbed sharply from 280.2 million in 1990 to 390.3 million in 1995, before leveling off at 400.2 million by 2000. America followed a comparable pattern, rising markedly from 80.5 to 112.5 million over the first 5 years, and then barely changing, reaching only 113.2 million in 2000. Body paragraph 2 takes the rest. Elsewhere, Asia and the Pacific saw the fastest growth, more than doubling from 60.2 to 135.8 million, and thereby overtaking America to become the second most popular destination by 2000. Travel to Africa and the Middle East, by contrast, remained modest, though both rose steadily. Africa increased from 18.2 to 28.7 million, while the Middle East, the smallest region overall, edged up from 9.8 to 15.8 million. Why does this reach Band 9? Task achievement. A clear overview plus accurate, well-selected data. Coherence, logical grouping and smooth linkers. Lexical resource. Varied trend vocabulary. Climb, level off, edge up, and grammatical range. Complex sentences written with high accuracy. To recap, read every figure, find the biggest features, group them into 2 body paragraphs, and always put the overview first and the details second. That is Task 1. Good luck with your writing.